Hi, I am so excited to have you here with me. We are going to do a nice, quick, full body flow. We are going to move through each side first slowly where we break down the poses and then move through them each for a second time a little bit faster and adding little things in just to spice it up. We're going to dive right in to get right into it. Open up your knees nice and wide, big toes to touch behind you. Coming into a wide-legged child's pose, just taking 2 rounds of breath here to ground down. Maybe even choosing an intention to set for your practice today. Start with a nice deep inhale through your nose. Big open mouth release. One more just like that. Deep inhale through your nose. Open mouth release. Inhale to your tabletop, float yourself up as you stack your shoulders over your wrists, knees underneath your hips. Continue to breathe as you take a moment to engage your core. Pull your belly button back to your spine, gazes straight down at the space between your hands. Inhale, cow pose, crack your heart open in front of you as you let your belly sink low, reach your tailbone towards the sky. Exhale, cat pose, push the mat away as you round your spine, tucking your chin towards your chest, tailbone straight down. 2 more. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. Exhale, cat. Gently return to your tabletop. We're going to move into some light core activation. Really press your left palm and right shin into the mat to stabilize. Inhale, extend your right palm in front of you, left leg back behind you. Breathe as you find your stability. Soften that left hip down so your hips stay squared. Flex your left foot a lot to feel that left glute stay on. Palm is facing in, thumb up towards the sky, pinky down towards the mat. Bicep frames your ear to keep that shoulder activated. Hold it for an inhale. Exhale, bring your elbow to your knee, crunch into your midline. Option to point that toe as you bring your leg in. Inhale, extend, flex the foot like you're stomping on the back of the wall as you reach out. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach. Nice. Just 3 more. Exhale. Inhale, slow and controlled movements. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extend. Last one. Exhale, pull it in. Inhale, reach. Exhale, tabletop. Beautiful job. We're going to do that to the other side. Take a moment to find your balance. Your right palm stays rooted. Your left shin stays rooted. Inhale, reach your left fingertips out. Right foot out. Again, I want you to take a moment. Pay attention to those hips. Our hips like to open up here. I want you to think of a string pulling your right hip down to keep those hips square. You can even feel your back, so you can make sure it's nice and flat. That right foot is flexed to keep that glute and leg activated. Left fingertips are reaching out in front of you. Your arm doesn't get tired. It stays by that ear. Hold it for an inhale. Exhale, squeeze it in. I want you to think of cat back here. Inhale, extend. Exhale, squeeze it in. Engage that core. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, reach. Exhale, pull it in. Good job. Inhale for the last time. Extend. Exhale, tabletop. Beautiful job. Inhale, tuck your toes. Exhale, downward facing dog. Reach your tailbone high. We're just going to take a moment to pedal out our dog here. First, bend your left knee as you drop your right heel all the way to the mat. Ooh, feel that nice stretch. My hamstrings are tight today. And then switch it out. Bend that right knee, melt that left heel towards the mat. And then just gently walk your dog out at your own pace. Option to make some adjustments here. If your hips feel a little tight, you can widen your stance a little bit. If your lower back feels a little sore, you can bend those knees, take what you need. Inhale, three-legged dog on the left. We're gonna start on the left side. Lift that left heel towards the sky. Breathe as you flex that left foot. I want you to think that you're stomping your foot on the wall behind you. Hold it for an inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Bend your left knee. Use your core to gently guide your foot to land it between your hands. Great job. Inhale, crescent lunge. Drop your back knee. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Now pause and breathe here to set yourself up. I want you to think about pulling your tailbone so it's straight down rather than having this arch in your back. That's going to help open up that right hip flexor. Pull your belly button back and in. Your arms can reach towards the sky like mine are. But if you feel a little unbalanced and you want to focus on keeping that spine straight, you can always bring your hands down to your hips. This is your practice. Modify however you need. Stay here for a nice inhale. Prep for a strong transition. Tuck those back toes. Exhale, crescent plane. So lift yourself up. Knee floats away from your mat as you gently hinge forward, palms back behind you. Front knee is stacked over front ankle. Gaze is at the top of your mat. It's like you're wearing a stiletto on that back foot. Knit your ribs in. Inhale, warrior two. Open yourself up. Take a moment here to adjust to feel good in your warrior two. Back toes are slightly rotated in. Front knee is stacked over that front ankle. Arms are at an energetic T. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach those left fingertips forward. Sweep your arms to north and south. Option to bend this left knee to left elbow to rest on your left thigh, or you can keep your arms nice and open. Use your obliques to maintain a straight spine. Inhale, star pose. Lift yourself up, toes out, heels in. Just take a moment to breathe here. Nice. Inhale. Exhale, goddess squat. Sink your tailbone low. Elbows come to your midline. Option to bring your hands to heart center if that feels more comfortable in your body. I want you to think about, again, of pulling that tailbone down to avoid an arch in your back. So you should be able to, if you are at a wall, your back is flat against the wall and your knees aren't diving in like this. They're opening up back behind you to activate those outer glutes. You're just here for one more round of breath. Stay for your inhale. A little bit lower on your exhale. Inhale, star pose. Exhale, warrior two. You've been here before. Something new. Inhale, reverse warrior. Lower body stays where it is. Left palm reaches up and back. Breathe into it. Right palm can rest on the back of your right thigh, or you reach it back around you for a bind. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Rainbow your hands down to frame your left foot. Guide your left foot back. Now from here, you can drop your knees to the mat, or you go straight to downward facing dog if you want to skip it. Slowly lower halfway down. Inhale, upward facing dog. Press your palms into the mat. Shine your heart forward. Flip to the tops of your feet. Exhale, downward facing dog. Wonderful job. We are going to do that to the other side. You stay where you are. I'm just going to turn around so I can face you as we flow together. Inhale, three-legged dog on the right. Right leg goes up and back. Again, we pause here as we breathe into it. Flex that right foot. Feel that right glute activate. Soften your right hip down. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, low lunge. Bend that left knee. Use your core to land your right foot between your hands and your low lunge. Nice. Inhale, crescent moon. Drop your back knee and tuck your toes. Reach your fingertips to the sky. Now again, I want you to take a moment to pay attention to what that back is doing. We naturally just kind of dump into this. See how my back is arched? I'm not activating my core. I want to pull my core in, draw my tailbone down, and I instantly feel the stretch in my left hip flexor. Drive that right heel into the mat to keep your right glute engaged. It's going to help stabilize your hips. Stay here for an inhale. You know where we're going. Tuck those back toes to prep. Exhale, crescent plane, float yourself up, sweep your palms back, gaze forward, stay on the tippy toes of your back foot, stomp that right foot into the mat. You should feel that glute activate. Squeeze your shoulder blades together, open up through your chest. Inhale, warrior two. Whew. Open up. Take a moment, breathe. As you set yourself up, if you need to adjust your stance or move around, that's okay. You want to have an energetic line from your front heel to your back arch. So there was an invisible string from your back arch to the front of your heel. It would be perfectly straight. Your back glute is squeezed in to help that front leg so it's not taking all the weight. Front knee is over that front ankle. I know, I feel it too. A little sore today. Hold for an inhale. Exhale, extended side angle. Reach those right fingertips forward. Sweep those palms to north and south. Same options. You can bend that right elbow and gently rest it. If you're doing that though, I don't want you to be dumping into the side. See how when I do that, my spine just totally curves. You're using your obliques to keep your chest open, keep your core strong. Inhale, star pose. You know where we're going, straight to it. Exhale, goddess squat, sink your tailbone low. Arm variation is up to you. We're just gonna hold it here. Squeeze those glutes in. Tailbone is straight down. Shoulders are stacked over your hips. One more breath, hold it for an inhale. Little bit lower on your exhale. Inhale, starburst, open. Exhale, warrior two. We have that inhale to reverse warrior. Sweep that right palm up and back. Breathe into it. Keep that knee bent. I know. Stay for an inhale. Exhale, high to low plank. Rainbow your hands down. Step your right foot back. You choose your variation. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. So good, team. Take a breath here. Stay in your downward facing dog. We are going to do each side one more time. We're going to add a couple of things just to heat things up a little bit, and then we're done. Let's go to that left side first. Inhale, three-legged dog on the left. Listen for the change. Exhale, left knee, left tricep. Bend your left knee. Bring your left knee to your left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Lift that leg high. Exhale, knee, opposite tricep. Cross it through. Yes, you can. Inhale, three-legged dog. We're going to do it one more time each side. Exhale, knee to left tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee, opposite tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge, back to our flow. Drop your back knee and tuck your toes. Inhale, crescent moon. Tuck your back toes. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle, moving through our breath. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess squat. We stay low. Take 10 tiny pulses. 10, 9, option to close your eyes. 7, 6, keep breathing. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star. Exhale, warrior two. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Option to keep that left foot lifted for an added challenge. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward facing dog. We're going to go straight into the other side. Inhale, three-legged dog on the right. Exhale, right knee, right tricep. Bring it through, crunch into that oblique. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, knee, opposite tricep. Inhale, three-legged dog. One more time each side. Exhale, knee to tricep. Inhale, lift. Exhale, knee, opposite tricep. We're almost done. Inhale, three-legged dog. Exhale, low lunge. Drop that back knee and tuck those toes. Inhale, crescent moon. Tuck your back toes. Exhale, crescent plane. Inhale, warrior two. Exhale, extended side angle. Inhale, star. Exhale, goddess squat. Just 10 tiny pulses again. I'm right here with you. Breathe into it. Maybe you close your eyes for 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale, star, so strong. Exhale, warrior 2. Inhale, reverse warrior. Exhale, high to low plank. Option to keep that right foot floated as you flow through. Inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, whew. Downward facing dog, okay. Now let's just do a nice little stretch. Inhale, three-legged dog on the left. Exhale, pigeon pose. Bend your left knee. Bring your shin and calf towards the top of your mat. Almost trying to bring it parallel to the top of your mat, but it's okay if your leg goes in a little bit. That left heel is kind of sitting under that right hip flexor. I want you to start high up on your fingertips, like you're walking your hands back to your hips to try to even those hips. Right toes are straight back behind you. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale, then maybe you fold forward, coming down onto your forearms, or even resting your forehead on the mat. Oh, I am out of breath today. Some days it's just harder than other days. We're just going to breathe into it. I'm proud that we showed up. If you have any pain or discomfort in this pose, you can always take a figure 4 stretch on your back as well. I know I often opt for that because I tend to have tight hips, and sometimes this pose can be a little too much. Okay, when you're ready, gently come back up onto your hands. I want you to keep your palms underneath your shoulders. Tuck your back toes to set yourself up. Lift that back knee. Deep inhale, reach those left foot high. Exhale, downward facing dog. Beautiful work. We're just going to do the other side. Inhale, three-legged dog on the right. Exhale, have pigeon pose. Shin and calf come towards the top of your mat. Again, you kind of want to think about bringing the front of that leg parallel to your mat, but it doesn't need to be perfectly parallel. Like whatever feels good. My right knee is, right heel is kind of under my left hip flexor. Just want to keep your hips even. You're going to help doing that by bringing your fingertips back, even the weight in your hips. If you have a mirror, it's always great to use as well. Shoulders are open. Inhale. And then exhale, gently fold over again. If this feels like too much, if you feel a lot of strain, and that can be anywhere. It can be your knees, hips, or back. Flip over onto your back for a figure 4 stretch. Gently roll over onto your right thigh. Bring your left leg in front of you. Find a comfortable, easy seated pose. Palms can face down on your lap, or maybe they face up. Just closing your eyes, just taking a brief pause here. You set an intention at the beginning of our practice today, taking a moment to come back to it. If you didn't set an intention, just maybe pausing here to notice the shift. Notice how good it feels when you show up and commit to your practice and take this time to take care of you. Deep inhale through your nose. Big open mouth release. Thank you so much for joining me for today's nice full body, quick flow. I hope you felt it. I know I did. If you enjoyed this video, please give a subscribe, like the video, and even comment what you would like to see next. Thank you.